one of the silent Achilles heels that kind of sparks frustrations in people's dynamics when they're trying to relate with each other is the hierarchy influence. There's an energetic hierarchy that kicks in when two or more people come together. So, relationship speaking, when individuals are in intention trying to join in intention with each other to have an intentional relationship based upon each individual soul profile or soul energy makeup, it comes together and creates a collective soul profile, soul energy makeup. And so in that makeup dictates with the natural tendency, the natural drive energetically of how they'll establish their hierarchy. In other words, how they distribute power, how they want to go about making decisions, how they want to assert, lead, draw, different things that just dictates the direction and the pace inside a relationship. And so it could be either from the energy, energies, gender energies, masculine, androgynous, or feminine. And so what happens is the frustration kicks in is that a lot of times because of our programming, we naturally try to default into one central hierarchy. But the reality is it necessarily might not fit the hierarchy that matches each person's energetic profile. So some people are more masculine hierarchy. That's kind of the common thing we understand. But then you have a feminine uh, hierarchy. And then you also have an androgynous hierarchy. Okay. And so the masculine is more directive, set forward, this is what we're going to do. And then it has the polarity with the feminine and, follow, lead, and support it. But then you also have the hierarchy with the feminine, where it's more about the collective, um, the mindfulness type of movement direction, right? Uh, and then you have the androgynous, which is more co-equal. And so when we find ourselves placing or trying to operate in an hierarchy that doesn't fit, the frustration begins to birth and it begins to loom and cloud inside a relationship. And if people are not identifying it, it can cause them to disband when it doesn't need to. It just requires an adjustment.